Thank you for joining us. This is N-to-1 for Game. We are testing all kinds of decks for you, playing a bunch of matches, IRL, using proxies. We're having a good time. Rob, what are we testing out here today?
Well, I left before this game started, but I hear we got a nice juicy Centiskorch VMax versus Charizard VMax game that you and Zach recorded, so I'm eager to see how this plays out. It's going to be my first time seeing it. Who was playing which deck?
So I was playing Charizard VMax, and Zach was playing the Centiskorch VMax.
Okay. So we have Zach there on the right side.
Correct.
And going first as well with the double Jirachi start, so not a bad start. I mean, any deck that plays Jirachi, you definitely would want to see multiple.
Something I resolved here was Centiskorch just looks like this ugly thing with a long nose. But actually the card, the position of the illustration, it has a long tail body thing and it's under its head. I figured that out while I was playing against Zach here.
The interesting things we learn when we play test. So you see Zach net, scoop up, switch into another Jirachi. Not quite sure what he's digging for. But getting his first bug out. And Zach just taking a count here of his deck. Doesn't look like anything glaring was missing. Everything that you would hope to find in any fire deck.
Oh yeah, both of these decks have multiple redundancies, so yeah, not really worried about prizing anything too crucial.
So I saw Vulpix in there, so you guys are definitely doing some targeting down here with the Ninetales, I'm assuming.
Yes, and I do believe it did have relevance in our second match here.
Right.
So you'll get to see it.
Oh, see the second Stellar Wish. Have another net. Definitely no shortage of ways to get around in that Centiskorch list. So I see you pass over to you. Gonna Welder on 2 energy onto the Volcanion. So even though you're going second here, it's almost like you don't plan on Flare or Starter. Or did you?
I believe I was planning on a Flare Starter here. But yeah, I did Welder 2 energy to Volcanion, just in case I didn't draw a fire energy off the Welder, which I did.
It's not a bad one prizer to swing with too, because even though the Charizard swings for 300 damage, you're still short with the 320 of Centiskorch VMax. I mean, luckily you still have Scarf options.
Exactly, and I think that's what I was hoping for, was to be able to soften up Pokemon by attacking with Volcanion's second attack. And you see I pull off the Flare Starter for 3 energy there.
This is Zach quick balling away on Marnie, getting out of the Vulpix.
Yeah, Marnie is not going to be all of that helpful in this match. Especially if I get the Silvally out, I can still draw into good hands.
Having that targeting ability too is definitely going to help Zach out. He's going to want to be able to at least swing some damage. You want to swing first, I would say, into the Charizard, even though you know it can't one-shot you back. You want to be able to just be the first one to swing. You see him put down the Heatran and switch into the Volcanion. Dedenne.
So you get some good material here.
You at least evolve. See Zach Bookie Common away the Ninetales. So not gonna have access to it. I mean, he just evolved. I believe he grabbed Victini V. Or was that another bug? And then a research. So it looks like Zach's only got a flare starter for 1, which does not feel amazing.
Yep, flare starter for 1. Now the thing with Centiskorch though is you don't have the same barrier with Charizard in that you need 5 energy to pull off its attack, or 3 energy to pull off its first attack. Whereas with Centiskorch, the only actual requirement is you just need 2 energy attached to the Centiskorch VMax to do any damage at all.
But his damage scales based on the amount of energy attached to him, correct?
Correct. G-Max Centinferno. This attack does 40 more damage. It's base 40. 40 more damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon. If you did any damage with this attack, you may attach a fire energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So damage first, and then attach to itself.
So we see the evolution to Charizard VMax top deck, the Rose. Not the best thing you want to play right now when you don't have Silvally set up.
I decided to get greedy and just go for it.
But that's why you got the triple. Oof. And you see the boss. And then you swing discard with the discard requirement, throwing away the triple, and then swinging for 300 on the Centiskorch VMax, leaving it with 20 left.
Yep. I want to get a leg up on Zach and just be the first one to strike. We'll see if it pays off.
It might as well also evolve the Ninetales. But I'm waiting to see how many energy he's gonna have available to actually pick off those snipes. It just seems like he wants so much on the VMax itself.
Alright, so and he attacks. I'm struggling to get the correct dice.
All the adding, all the multiplication needed. Top decking a Charizard VMax, not really helpful for you.
So yeah, I mean nothing in that hand is good for me. I mean the Rose, I don't really have a target for Rose.
You could at least finish the Centiskorch for 100.
Yes.
Which is exactly what you do.
I draw those 3 prizes very quickly.
So see Zach Pokecomming in the Ninetales again. So it's the one benefit I think with Centiskorch as a fire deck is uncapped damage potential, but you're not required so much energy. If you want all that damage, yes, you are.
Oh, it's kind of like Gardevoir GX.
There we go. Let me see Zach getting the Mind Report Mewtwo here. Probably gonna put a Welder on top. Yep.
You know, Gardevoir GX won Worlds in 2017.
Is this the second coming?
Will Centiskorch VMax win Worlds 2021 in London?
I like how Zach then just left the Welder on top, letting you know he was gonna get it after he scooped up the Mewtwo, which is nice. Like things like Mewtwo get so much better with Scoop Up Net from Rebel Clash. So see him now throw away the Ninetales for Hearth. You know he has the Welder. A nice little combination there with the Mind Report Mewtwo.
Ooh, nice. Get some energy on that Centiskorch. Does he have a way to get the Jirachi out of active? And he does.
There's a switch. Zach's deck looking really thin now at this point too. But with so much damage potential in both these decks, the amount of time that you win is so quick. And I like how he still used the net there too, giving him the option to switch his VMax out.
KOs. So I drew 3 prizes early game, so I had the material advantage here, but Zach clearly had the superior board state because he just knocked out the Charizard VMax, and now I don't have anything to back up with. I've got Crobat that I can set up with. I've got some options, but really I'm not getting back to full potential here during this turn.
Reset stamp, I mean, it helps. Getting down all these basics to thin your hand, really just for Crobat.
And for 3. Burning Scarf, Quick Ball, and a Fire. So not
none of it feels good
scenario, but yeah, it could be better. I figure the Great Catcher's not going to help me because I want to knock out another Centiskorch. Zach isn't playing this game right now where he forces me to draw 7 or 8 prizes. Like, it's just, I knock out one Centiskorch VMax and I want to knock out a second to draw a clean 6 prizes and win game.
Yeah.
So I've got the VMax in my hand, so I get down the Charizard V, and I just hope I can be ready for next turn.
That's what stinks too, is now you're at the fear of boss. When someone has such a dominant board state over you, you're just constantly in fear of the boss play. Also kind of wondering how much energy you still have access to in the deck.
Oh yeah, it's getting pretty low at this point. We've got the deck list in the video description, so you can see exactly how many.
And when he's right there, you just see Zach just swing and attach another energy from discard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right there alone is 320 damage.
Exactly, and you know, Zach is not forcing me to play the 7 or 8 prize knockout game, but I am forcing Zach to play the game. He knocks out my Volcanion, I knock out, he knocks out my Volcanion, I send out another Volcanion, I check his prizes or his discard pile. I am getting a little desperate at this point, and just evaluating my options here, and I have another Volcanion in hand. So yeah, just trying to do anything to prevent another KO here of anything with more than 1 prize, since he has 2 prizes left.
Desperate enough to even use the rose.
Exactly. And I don't get to disc reload because I don't have the Silvally GX. And what is Zach quick balling for?
I think it was a Hearth.
Or a Hearth, yeah. It's Hearthing the quick ball.
He doesn't have a boss. I don't think I saw one.
No, and he has Ninetales as his gust option.
But he threw it away.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so you can kind of just hide for a little bit, but he's still in such a great spot. I love this option too, where he is kind of like putting up.
2 can play this game. Yeah. You have a Volcanion, I've got a Volcanion too.
You guys are literally now in a boss standoff with a single welder.
Yeah. I can't hard.
You can't even do anything.
I think that's funny how Volcanion has 120 and it was swinging for 110.
So just why not? Why not, Zach? It's already about a half an inch off of the play mat. Why not? And then yep.
So with 1 prize left, Zach having 1 prize left, I decide, hey, I might as well send out the Charizard VMax since any knockout will win him the game.
Which I'm pretty sure he still one-shots it.
We're about to find out. And I still can't Welder.
Yeah, he still can't even kill the. Oh yeah, he did. Okay, I'm about to say.
There we go.
There's that. So on to the next game. So the uncapped potential of Centiskorch proved favorable. However, kind of seems a little terrifying. I haven't played it, but it seems worrisome to have 8 energy on a single Pokemon. I mean, fire decks live and die by these numbers. So do you remember at all after playing this first game, like what your mindset was going into the next one? Like, what do you think did it for you?
I mean, all I remember is I was scared. I thought that it was almost certain it's almost certain he would not GMAX Centiferno and one-hit KO my Charizard VMax. I thought that was such a remote possibility I didn't have to worry about it, but as Zach demonstrated.
So there he has the option of either Volk or Jirachi, and you get stuck with the Crobat start.
Exactly. And I opt to go second, but you know, getting the extra effect from Flare Starter, this all hinges on me being able to get Crobat out of the active position. My hand is not optimal for making that happen, unfortunately. Yeah, man, you got to be scared. You got to be scared of them arithmetic experts. So for those unfamiliar with Zach, he is an elementary school teacher, and if he gets arithmetic wrong, that's bad news. So he knows his arithmetic. When he sees a card like 40 plus 40 for each more, you know he's got that stuff down. He knows how many things he needs to do to get the numbers he needs to do the damage he wants to do.
And you see he's desperate here for some form of support to get the ball rolling here with basically netting up the Jirachi and then netting up the Vault, putting down the Jirachi, then netting up the Vault just to go. And passing it over to you, and we see you quick ball away your stamp. Just gotta feel good to Zach. I like how all your Charizards are just clumped together there.
I'm going for the big play here. Dedenne. I believe I've got another thinning option. Yep, I've got the quick ball.
It's like Zach was grabbed Hearth, but also didn't play it. Didn't want you to have access to it. Which I completely agree with. Because Zach already had the 2 energy in hand, there's no reason for him to play it.
So I actually don't remember why I'm pondering this Charizard, because I want to get Volcanion in play. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I thought I was going to have to kick my former self in the butt here for making a bad decision.
Maybe you were just under the mindset of like, this is already your second quick ball. Am I even going to get the Zard? So maybe I should put it down a while.
I may have been thinking about that.
So you also have the Welder already. I don't know.
So I didn't get anything too critical off this Welder, so I can, you know, yeet the hand with the Dedenne GX.
I think I was just much rather seen you attach in the Dedenne away the Welder. Hoping you would have got the 2 energy.
There we go.
Or maybe no energy.
Switch and quick, or
yeah.
that.
You gotta hold on to the quick ball because you need draw support. You would love to have gone Zard and then VMax with the Pokecom. But let's see what else you have access to. Alright, so there's another Dedenne.
Assessing my future options here, because I know for sure I'm going to Flare Starter. I was looking at my hand real quick just to see what else needed to happen. And, alright, I assume I'm going in with quick ball. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And
oof. That is a gutsy move, sir. I mean, and I see where you're coming from, where you don't want to have 2 Dedenne and a Crobat as part of your bench. But not leaving much to the imagination now. So
I hear you.
See an early Stellar Wish here. And an Ultra Ball. To grab the bug. And then play off, okay, and then played off the Pokecom. So now Zach's just hoping for a welder, and you're really hoping he knocks out the Volt. There you go. You're just really hoping he knocks out the Volt. So he's got the big bug. Zach's hand looks awesome. He just there's no way to switch.
Exactly.
Now you guys are at the standoff again, where it's like who's gonna get the first boss? Who's gonna swing into who first?
Zach is usually a little more decisive than this. I'm not sure what he's waiting on. Okay, and I flare starter again.
Yeah, just flare starter. So he essentially gets a free turn.
And Zach gets the big bug in play.
Still I wish. Also not sure how much energy he has. Oh, he's gonna throw away the fire crystal. I'm gonna say not sure how much he has in the discard, probably none. He has the hearth in hand also.
Go, and he gets
Throws away
fire
another crystal. So, not a huge fan of that, because every time he's thrown away a crystal, I just feel like that gives you less plays with Ninetales. But I think even afterwards, though, Zach did talk about taking the Ninetales out.
Oh yeah,
It's great to have, but it's just too much. Maybe we should revisit Charizard Firebox.
Oh, I'd be okay with that. Yeah.
So he's got a second attacker lined up.
What do you think about the viability of Charizard Firebox? Will it be a good deck? Tell us in the comments.
So Zach passing over. There's you utilizing now the Hearth.
No bloodshed yet.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah. Is that no energy left in your deck?
You are correct.
Do you remember how much that played?
I think 10. But we'll put the full list in the video description, just so our viewers at home know. There we go. First blood. Heart's the heart.
And now he has the Ninetales. So he's going to take first swing without hesitation. But like I said, like Zach's already thrown away 2 fire crystals.
And I did see the Ninetales, and I did see the threat. I
mean, he has the numbers.
I just saw it important to power up my Charizard.
Yeah, wasn't a VMax, unfortunately. So not much going on there. Not much going on at all. So Silvally seems to be heavy. And what's going on here?
I'm complaining of how I just drew the scarf after I needed it. Because he would have had a burn Centiskorch, and then possibly I would have one-hit KO'd it with Charizard VMax if I got the 300 damage attack.
Well, looks like you're swinging for minimal Volcanion damage as he's hearthing away for much, much more, and then grabbing the bat.
And a great deal of my my fire energy has been depleted at this point. My only shot of powering up my Charizard right now is with Rose. That's my only win condition at this point.
And grabbing the triple, that would have helped you if you had a Zard VMax. Yeah. And Nick, I hate to say it, I think the writing's on the wall, especially if Zach has 2 more energy cards in deck to pick up that Dedenne.
So I hearth for nothing because I have nothing.
And we're swinging for peasant numbers again with Volt. So here's Zach's looking for those 2 last energy. And he's out. So Zach is officially out of energy now.
Zach, who got rid of 2 fire crystal early.
Yep. Although he's in a great spot. Let's be honest.
Totally.
I also like the play of picking. Just research it all away. Didn't even notice that there was another fire crystal in there either. Not like it matters. So
KO.
just swinging and prize by prize, just oof. There's 8 energy on there. Swinging for 360 damage. Now. And your top deck is disappointing. And yep. That'll be all she wrote.
Forestall the game. Or no, I don't. All right.
No, you can't even stall. He's swinging for 360. That's all she wrote. So interesting game. We've seen Zard get some love early on, do well against Salamence, but not against the new bug. So what did you think of the fire decks and Centiskorch going forward? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see more of on the next video. So until next time.
Ariados.
Goodbye.